ago, or months, or whatever it was, I came across a child's vehicle, electric driven by 12 volts. It was a four-wheel drive thing, and I pulled it to bits and got rid of the bits that I don't want, just to show where I come across it. People put stuff that I don't want. They put it on their nature strip, hoping that someone's going to get it out of their life, or hopefully that someone else can put it to better use because they got no use for it. It's either broken or this or that. Kids have grown up, whatever. Or people just dump it on someone else's nature strip. Who doesn't know what's a nature strip? In that country, it's a reservation in front of your house there, not an Indian reservation. The reservation in front of your home. Nature strip. So anyways, this four-wheel drive, this is the front axle, steering. Four-wheel drive, it's got a motor mechanism for this wheel, left front, one the same, right front. How they look? Oh shit, you bastard, there's something sharp there. They're this Dubalaki here. I seen them on the internet. They're about $10. You can get a $10 and some cents. So that's that. And the motor turns. It's got about 3 or 4 gears. Reduces the speed, but increases the torque. And that goes. It's got that shape thing there, and a matching shape on this wheel, and that goes over that. And there you go. And then as the motor turns, the wheel. So there's the front. The back. The back is this. It's got a bigger motor there. Again, reduces down, drives the axle. The axle is just a shaft with a metal plate cut to this shape, welded to the shaft, and so the shaft slides. Shaft and axle slide down through these supports, and in that this white thing here, what I don't know what it's called. So then it can, and anyway, and by reversing the current, the voltage, you can make it go this way or that way. So this is at the back 2 wheels. Each of these 2 back wheels has a driver, its own motor and gearbox. Then I got another one here. It actually had power steering, so it had a steering wheel, but it also had electrical power steering, so that would drive the steering wheel, left or right. So I got a spare one of them. So I got 2 of them and another 2 there. And then this one's a bigger motor because this drives the whole vehicle, I think. This feature seems to be something to make it rocky road, because the axle is actually got it's straight, and then it's got an eccentric, they bend it like this. It goes like this, turns, and then same here. So what happens, it's like those clown bicycles, you know how they got the hub is off-centered, and that bike will go boom, 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 like that. This thing too, to simulate four-wheel drive inside your house or on the footpath or on a flat surface. It simulates four-wheel drive, because some people don't have a backyard, or the child's not allowed on the road just yet until he's 18. So that's that. This steering, what I was interested in, this is my cart that I use for my transferring my stuff. And when there's a long way to go, I can do it. But when you get to like at the end of the day, you'll be tired. And if you've got an uphill bit, oh mate, dragging, I don't know, not so much for mine, like 20 kilos, but some people might have 40. Anyway, and the idea is, what I intend to do, place electrical drive on this thing here. Let that be there. I've got to get through now. Shit, I didn't make myself room. So the plan is to attach, although this is bumpy, like it's got that bumpy thing built in, I can replace that shaft with a straight piece if I need to. But this axle is plenty long. That's a good thing. And so that will be, I can put it either on the bottom, which I don't want, or I can put it up here on the side. I'm doing this in the garage because outside it's very windy. So what will happen, this will go I can't actually do it, but that will go, this will go at the bottom, at the back. So I do this, so this is the back, and this will go at the back but at the bottom, and then I will attach those wheels this turns the shaft. That means the shaft has to turn the wheel. But I will sort something out. Like, how did this work? I'm not quite sure. This drives the wheel independently. That drives the wheel independently. I'm not sure what actually, how this attaches to this shaft. How will that work? Anyway, that will go there. The other wheel will go there. I possibly don't need these. I can't remember how this went together. But the point is, it doesn't matter about all this stuff. That went on there somehow. Oh. This is a hubcap went there. It hasn't even got a hole in it. No, it goes that way. Oh, that's just the cover. Anyway, so that's that. I'm going to take those wheels off, attach this for now, and see what happens. So this is a guide step. This is part one of who's thinking about. Who's thinking, I wish I had an electric trolley instead of carrying this bloody thing or pushing it or dragging it or whatever. I know there's at least one person out there who really needs assistance to get his equipment to the creek. So this hopefully can help at least give a guide, an idea to at least one person. Like, you don't have to use something you find in the street. You can actually do the same thing but buy it from the internet, that thing, or some other way. But this is just like a guide. Okay, I shall be back with part two on another occasion, maybe like another day or two or three, or the same day, probably a lot longer than one day. Over.